Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Decked Out here with another deck review today. This is a very exciting one from a small artist, Relativity playing cards with their Mutineer Piece of 8 V2. These are very special cards. I actually just got these in the mail and I had to come make a video right away. But super unique overall. This is 1 of 100 printed, and you guys will see exactly why I'm saying they're very unique in a second here. But getting into the specs of these cards, first of all, like I said, they're designed by Relativity playing cards, and they use MPC to print their cards. So Make playing cards. It's printed on their super slick beta finish. Very nice feeling cards, but it is the art and the creativity that I'm really interested in with these. So again, this is 1 out of 100, like I said. So starting off, as always, we're going to take a look at the tuck. So you'll see on the front here, this is a very metallic gold foily looking tuck with the skull and crossbones here, or skull and swords here on the front, and then you have relativity cards on the side in gold foil, relatively cards on the other side in gold foil, and then Mutineer Piece of 8 V2 on the bottom, and then on the back you're going to have gold foil again with the skull and swords. Other than that, this is a pretty simple tuck. Again, it's not a huge artist, so they don't print in massive qualities, but I do really like his work, so I definitely recommend going to check out Relativity playing cards. This one in particular does have a very nice little gold stamp seal on the front with a little fish skull or fish skeleton there. So let's go ahead and crack these open. All right, now that we have these bad boys open, take a look at this gilding here. It is super sparkly gold, very nice gold gilding. We're gonna go ahead and pull out the cards themselves and take a look at the backs first of all. So again, I usually show the inside of the tuck, but there's not much going on the inside of this tuck. But the backs of the cards, very simple design. I mean, classic, almost like casino two-way backs here, mirrored with the same design on the tuck. It's going to be black and white all throughout. But taking a look at the fronts of these cards, you can see they're very, very different. Completely gold in the fronts. So we'll take a look at the extra cards first, as always. So then you have a double-backed card. But again, it's so crazy how these cards are. I mean, you just have kind of a normal looking back. I think these would be really cool cards to play poker with. You flip them over, and then they're gold on this side. So you have a little double-backed card here. And then you have your jokers, which are beautifully done. Really cool cursive, kind of old-style font there. And then you have a narwhal as the actual joker itself. And then it says Relativity playing cards on the bottom. So we'll set those aside and take a look at the actual cards. So you're going to see Ace of Spades. You have a kraken swallowing a ship there. And then you can see in his artwork, he likes to incorporate like little symbols instead of the pips. You'll see that with a lot of the decks, or just different artwork. So they're pretty standard court or numbered cards, but as you can see, they do have that fish skeleton throughout, and then a fairly standard quartz as well, with a couple little Easter egg touches in there. And the aces are all going to be something different. So ace of diamonds here, you have your ship, and then look, see the pip changes, the artwork on the pip changes throughout. So these are the diamond ones, and then you have a little blue coloring on the court cards for the diamonds. And then moving on to clubs here, you can see there's a little violin, cello, I think that is. Not sure, not too great with my instruments. But nonetheless, little touches on each of these cards. Pretty cool overall. Look at that. Ace of clubs, you have the kraken there. Now we got to take a look. Oh, these are blue. I didn't notice that. That's pretty cool. The little sword there. At the Ace of Hearts is the skull. So again, very unique deck. I mean, very gold deck. Take a look at this. So the feeling of these cards are great. I mean, if you've ever held MPC cards. They're not my favorite stock, but their new beta finish definitely improves on a lot. So it's going to have a nice feel to them. They have a nice sound when you riffle them, but really cool to fan. Actually, see the other side, it kind of just looks like normal playing cards, and you flip it over, something completely crazy. Goes really well with the pirate theme. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think these would be great to play poker with. Play all sorts of games with them. They're good for cardistry too, because you have that sparkly gold gilding. Have some sparkles on my fingers, kind of rubs off a little there. But overall, really cool deck. And I'll finish off by saying, again, this is printed by MPC, 1 of 100, and the price on these, I got these on a sale. They were about 50% off, but I believe they're usually around $40, just because they are printed by MPC and they do small batch orders. But really unique deck to pick up. If you like opening your cards, definitely recommend taking a look at these and taking a look at what else Relativity Playing Cards has to offer. But with that being said, that's all I got for today, so thank you all for watching.